I didn't even have the microphone even attached to me, much less on. It's the second video in a row, I think. Could be three. I was going to jump on and tell you what I've been doing today, which is a whole lot of nothing, really, until this evening when I cooked. I cooked some pancakes made from coconut flour. Who knew? They're delicious. It's like eating a macaroon. It really is. It is so good. And you don't miss the flour in it at all. It fluffs up. It's just so good. And you put a little butter and maple syrup on it, and oh my goodness. So we had eggs and sausage and pancakes for dinner tonight, and it was so good. And then I went to we watched Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. It was a rerun of a rerun, but still good. But I wanted to show you guys, I think I showed y'all the baubles, those baubles that I got for a really good price. I was going to show you. Oh, I got them all wadded up. That makes sense. Sorry, you're sitting there having to wait on me. Well, you are if you're watching. Anyway, here is one. Well, they're not crooked. It's just that one shifted on me because I shoved it in my purse. In my shirt. It's kind of a glare, but that's a bauble. And these little hangers, I got them at Target. They were $4 a pack for 24 hooks, but I got them at the end of the season for 10 cents a piece, 10 cents a pack. Really cheap. And these are the baubles and just some miscellaneous beads that I had in my bead storage. So there's one, and there's one. Now some of these don't have the ribbons on them yet because I'm gonna dye the ribbon to kind of go with it, but they're really, I think they're pretty. Oh goodness. So there, and then there, and here. See, there'll be a piece of ribbon right there. It's kind of a gap, and you can see that nodule, and there'll be a piece of ribbon right there. And then this one. And oh, and I'm telling you, these things go together fast. I did all of these in 30 minutes. Let me fix that. It just shifted over. And this one has a little heart bead at the top. And then just this one, and it'll of course have ribbon on it too. So 30 minutes, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. And I think they would be beautiful hanging on a Christmas tree. So that's that. I don't know how much I should ask for them though. I was thinking, you'll go in and pay $5 or $6 on the lower side for ornaments that look similar in, that are, I don't know how to say it. So I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking $5 or $6 on them. But to me, I would go, ooh, those are gorgeous. wished I could afford them, put them on my tree. So I don't want to get the pricing so out of this world that you can't afford them. But they're pretty. They're so pretty. So we'll see. We will see. But just imagine it with a ribbon right there. So I have alcohol inks and I can dye the ribbon. So we'll see how that turns out. But that's what I've been doing this evening. It's 9:13 and we just kind of ate and I left the stuff in the sink. So I gotta go unload and load the dishwasher and get ready for Saturday. We're gonna go to the Tractor Supply place. They sell things for animals, and we're gonna see if we can find something super dosed up. Nothing seems to be doing the trick. Right now I'm working on some Head and Shoulders that Daryl told me to try out. So we'll see how that works, but I'm still gonna go and get something that my brother-in-law told me about. He said his dad had a dog that did like that, and he sprayed the stuff on him, and hair grew in full and never had a problem after that. So I gotta go search for this stuff. He's kind of given me a description, but I don't know. He doesn't know the name for it. But anyway, that's all it's been about today. I ordered my bags for my cards. I didn't sleep last night. I'm hoping to sleep tonight. I really didn't. So I was online and I was looking around and I was doing whatever. And I think I've got 400 or 500 bags coming to me, but I'll use them for many different things. So I'm not worried about that, and I got them for $38. So, well, I think it was 400 bags, and they're the kind that have the little lip on top, and you can peel the cover off, and it has a sticky you can fold over, and it looks really professional. And if you've watched any scrapbooking videos, you've seen them used. So I got some to put cards in and to put little things like that in and make my own labels for them, and see how that goes. But yeah, 4:30 this morning. I told my husband, because I was like, I wonder if the bank will go, alert, this is too early in the morning for these people. They never buy anything that early. So, but hopefully I'll earn that money back. Hopefully I'll sell something and earn it back. But if I sell 3 of those ornaments at $6 a piece, oh no, if I sell 3 at $5 a piece, I will have paid for all of them that I could make out of all those baubles that I had, that big jug of them. So it would pay for the baubles and the little miscellaneous beads and the little hangers. And the hangers just really, I mean, I like the hangers on it. I have to redo this bead, this one. I'm going to have to take it apart because I got a little fast and I did not put a crimper bead between the big bauble and this little silver one right here. And I can see that, so I've got that one laid to the side. But this just, I mean, these hanging from a branch on the tree, that just the hanger, I just think they're pretty. Not because I made them, because I just think they're pretty. So tomorrow, Tractor Supply. I don't know if Uncle CC has some running around to do, but if he has anything to do. And we're contemplating going to Dallas next weekend. So, you know how, I mean, if you've watched any of my videos from before, you know I get anal right before a trip and everything has to be fixed and neat and tidy, and I drive myself nuts. And so it's more than just packing a bag and getting out of Dodge. I make it a big production, bigger than it has to be. But I just don't want to come back home to mayhem. And we've been in Dallas before, and my dad just gets wild hairs. So we were in Dallas and visiting, and we had just left his mother's house, my husband's mother's and father's house. We had just left when we got a phone call from my dad, and he said, "Where are y'all at?" And I said, "We're in Dallas. Where are y'all at?" "Sitting in your front yard." And I was like, oh my gosh, how did oh. And so they just killed time for 6 hours. They killed time. And thankfully, I had about 45 minutes to straighten up and throw things here and there. Because I'm so, when I'm expecting company, I make myself crazy with that kind of thing. And I was stressing the whole 6 hours because I didn't straighten the house up before I left. And there was laundry on the kitchen table, and there was, I didn't know, I don't think I hit the bathroom. I thought about it, and I thought, oh gosh, I wonder if I what. So when we got here and there was no car because they were still out killing time, I went, yes. So I had about just under an hour to do all I wanted to, so I got a lot done. And at the time, my sister wasn't living with us, and we had the 2 twin beds in the spare room, our little guest beds. And before we have company, if I know they're coming, I try to pull the sheets off, even though they're clean, because I wash them, after we have company stays. I wash them and get the bed all ready again. But I'm always paranoid about the sheets being fresh when somebody sleeps in them. So, I had to take the beds apart and get the sheets on, and that was actually the first thing I did. So, and I was, I actually was making the beds about 10 minutes after they got here, but they didn't know I was back there making the beds because I'm anal. But to look at my house most of the time, you wouldn't be able to tell it. I am not a OCD about everything. There's just certain things that I have to do. Anyway, I know you're tired of hearing me talk about crap like that, but I don't have anything interesting to talk about. I don't. So, other than Tractor Supply, I had an apple earlier. I'm like, oh, I had to get that out. So that's why I had my finger in my mouth. If you I am not right tonight. Yeah, I don't have anything else to tell. Bags are in the mail. Tomorrow I'm going to get my, tonight I'm going to work a design out for a card, and that I can kind of change up papers on, and change up style a little bit, base card, and then change elements to it so that it's a little bit different, and for single cards to sell. So we'll see. This man may not know what he's gotten into, because I may have more crap than he wants sitting around, but they're pretty nice. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go because I'm just